daffodils in spring, rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Walk up the river by my sun. Feet step over splinters of the moon. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold birds, gold string, gold words, gold anything, golden. I follow only golden, golden, golden things. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Okay. I apologize for that. Let's just pretend it never happened. How are you all doing? How's it all going? Do we have F, by the way? Can I get an F in the chat if you can hear me? That should be the only crinkling we have on the stream. Thank you very much. Okay, amazing. Well. That was a stressful, like, half an hour. How are you all doing? How's it going? You can see Hydra's. Do you like my taxidermy cat on the wall? Do you see it? Do you like it? Do you think? Do you like one? I think now is a really good time to talk about functioning labels. Tusk. Come on. We have another problem. Hydra's head is on the power button, and but it's okay because the power button is armored. It's armored with with the diamond painting ghoster, one of them. The other one is in this room, but I don't know where it is. It's probably been knocked off and slid under. Maybe that's under the piano or something. But hi Sibs, how's it going? Oh dear. She is awake. Yeah, she's awake. How are we all doing? How's it going? How's it going? Oh, the power button. Yeah, so she's actually got her head on the, on the coaster. But the coaster is taped onto the power button, so the power button has now got armor. So I can use the power button by lifting up the coaster, pressing the button, and then popping the coaster back down. Hello, Maisie. This is how to regulate. Not that end. That end's very dysregulating. You can sort of do that. Do you want to try? There. We're all feeling better now, apart from Sabes. Coaster protects not just streams from cats, actually, but... yeah, the other day, Polly, literally, I'm like, Polly, no. Polly, no. She just can't hear me. She's deaf. And even if she could hear me, she'd probably do it anyway. And then she pressed the button. Wendy, I am terribly, terribly sorry. I'm sorry you've had a, you know, if I thought I'd had a hard few days, you've definitely had a much more challenging time. I'm very sorry, Wendy, to hear that. I hope the kittens give you some cuddles. I hope they're better than the ones that are here. Just found a ferret, just licked her ass and went away. How you doing, Maze? You good? I've got a border collie staring at me. What? Not going out. How's everybody else? How are you all doing? I have no mouse. Oh, I was have to turn it on. Taxidermy cat, no, she's no taxidermy cat. She's just having a peaceful little sleep. Yeah, it's hard to look at Hydra when she's backlit because the light kind of reflects. I don't know if it reflects. Does it refract? I don't know. You can kind of see this kind of angelic glow or demonic glow, depending on your preference. And the colour of the light, I suppose. I don't know, Mike, seems your live stream is 24/7 supervision. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. Oh, Moonlight, what's the game like? I have not played that one yet. I'm a fan of Viva La Dirt League. Who enjoys Viva La Dirt League here? New Gas project and a very nice job interview. Okay. New location, something different. Wonderfully hydrating view today. Yeah, the hydrate machine is asleep. She is just collapsed over there. Oh no. Oh, we have movement. We have eye open and closed again. I want to move this across. Hang on a second. Can I? Yes, I can. There is a few more pixels of screen. There we go. Should have done that earlier. It's actually just this. I guess that's a win. Amazing. Good to see you, Charlie. And vibe coding. Amazing. Finished Power Washer 2 last week. Need a picture-in-picture of Hydra. It can be done, but she moves. It's a moving target. This piece would play. You can't lose. Just minor setbacks. Retry. Surprisingly fun. Just gameplay for a fishing game. All right, cool. This is a nice day for fishing. I don't know if I can say the word COVID. Just have. Good old YouTube. Yeah, so apologies for the dysregulated, low energy, live stream. It's not exactly entertainment, is it? Tune in. It's not exactly entertainment. But yeah, just crazy busy and tired and everything. But then again, I suppose that is kind of the risk of having a scheduled slot. It just is what it is. Especially when you're solo. I still can't move my mouse around. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Wakey, wakey, trackpad. Wakey, wakey. Oh, nothing functions now. You'll find out now. I'm not exactly entertainment would be a great band name. Yeah, exactly. Dysregulated low energy can relate. Yeah, I mean, it's a challenge, right? YouTube has it's kind of nuts. YouTube really suppresses a channel when you don't get out content regularly. And I knew this would be the case when I stopped doing weekly uploads. And it was after 100 videos, I have to say. Plus the long form videos, plus the live streams, and all the other shit. Which isn't shit. I say shit as in like good shit, not bad shit. But yeah, like YouTube goes, yeah, you're not serious. We're just gonna, and you see your impressions just tank. And it's like, wow, so rude. I support this live stream. I'm totally here for the low functioning vibes today. Oh my god, Chloe. Thank you. And yeah, maybe it goes around maybe it moves around in like what's the word, like maybe it comes in waves, like in general. Obviously life and the ups and downs of it come in waves too, but like maybe everyone is down right now in a maybe everyone has got a bit of exhaustion right now. Maybe it is a seasonal thing as well. Maybe there's an element of that in there too. Hey, Tosk. So yeah, so first of all, professional hat on. Apologies that you did not see the video that you intended to see. To be fair, there was going to be a video out this weekend, but the Patreon exclusive for October, it wasn't out, and it was the 1st of November, and I just sort of, like, oh, okay, fuck's sake, I should do that one. I should absolutely make sure the Patreon one's done, so I prioritized that. But yeah, YouTube's pretty bad. Like, there's no button to click to say, hey, I need a break or something. It's like, your content is not driving enough advertising. Do better. It's like, oh, thanks. Thanks, man. Thanks. It's not, I don't know, like invisible robot deity of content creation. I've seen the video by How to ADHD about dynamic disability. No, I haven't. It's about how sometimes you can move the world and other times you can't even get out of bed. Like, that is exactly how it is for me most of the time. And I'm not describing it in a bipolar way. That's could be experience of some folks. But yeah, it almost sounds bipolarish in so I'm not psychologizing, I'm just saying. I'm not talking about bipolar, but it sounds like I am. But you know what I mean. Disclaimer. But yeah, sometimes absolutely it can move the world and sometimes not. The biggest one is burnout, and I'm always a bit worried about the burnout demon. It's not a problem right now, just it's I'm just I'm always like, where is it? Beautiful fall day in Minnesota, amazing. I love trees and fall/autumn. I love the vibe. This is a really nice time of year. Actually, I like all times of year except for maybe winter with respect to like heating bills and like just all of the animals being like super present. And like if we ever get conflict in the house, it's in the winter and it will be, you know what I mean? It'll be Larry, basically. Larry starts it. And if Larry's not got space, Larry's like an arsehole. I know you don't believe me because I show him on the stream and he's all very lovely. Last week I folded him into cat shapes like this. Some of you may have seen his butthole on that stream. Inadvertent butthole. It's because I'm looking at the monitor over here and turning the cat like this. I didn't realize you were there. And then I'm like, my brain is slowly registering that I can see his butthole on my screen. On the little preview window, which is there for me. And, yep. That's worth a few views. The whole concept of burnout terrifies me, though. I've never experienced it. I think, like, you know, I'm kind of like, because obviously everyone uses the term burnout and we all understand what it means, right? All of us have, I'm pretty confident here that the vast majority of you, if not all of you, will have experiences where you've had to do something and you've just become incredibly sick of it. When I was younger, my parents enrolled me in the Scouts because the Scout leader was the son of my mum's boss at the nursing home. You know, my mum was working in a nursing home. And, you know, so I had to go to this Scout group, and it was just like the most low effort, crappy Scout group you could imagine. When we all did like a big sort of Scout jamboree thing with all the different, everyone else's like group was all like really lovely or like, and like our group was just like, just no one gives a shit. It's just like, and I just had to go through this fucking experience constantly, and I hated it so much. But that's not burnout. Well, it is sort of burnout. You can say I'm burned out with this, I'm burned out with that. You can play video games, you can play WoW and then get super burned out with it because you've just done it too much, or you eat the same thing constantly and then you get super kind of like, right, I'm not eating that again. That's not what we know. But then we also talk about burnout, like with the prefix autistic burnout, and none of that, like, that's not really a thing, like academically, is it? Like, it's not really in the literature, not really, like this differentiation, because there very much is an autistic burnout thing, because and if it wasn't for the worst, the most bizarre burnout from actually doing incredibly happy things, like amazing opportunity things. I have a video about this on my channel. It's only a few minutes long. It's got a Coldplay song in it. And it just runs for the length of one Coldplay song. So, you know, you can sit through it. It's easier that than listening to me. But you know, I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with me? That started all of this. It's weird. Burnout. Yeah. Because we associate it with negative stuff, and it is mostly negative stuff. I have had burnout in my past and not really recognized it. Because obviously when you're going through shit in life, burnout happens, and it kind of makes sense, right? It's the same. It's like, all right, cool. What now? What's the next thing? My mum's answer to everything is get up and move, go out and do stuff. Yeah, I see where she's going with that. Like, make your own happiness, right? Burn off some cortisol. It's not a bad thing. But it ain't going to resolve autistic burnout. It's almost like a headache that the painkillers don't touch. It's really strange. Strange experience, and so many people can relate to it, and we have a pretty good understanding of what autistic burnout. We, all of us, don't we? We have a pretty good understanding of burnout, and we can describe it, we can delineate it, but yet it's not actually understood, and I think it is a problem. And I'm also I am anxious about it because I feel like it's kind of chasing me like a little ghost, or I'm constantly bouncing beneath the clouds of burnout, like, oh, no, 2 degrees to the right, quickly move. So far, so good. It's just, I guess, maybe an age experience thing, or just privilege, I guess, being able to avoid stuff in a productive way. I can avoid other obligations by making YouTube content. Therefore, society sees that as productive and good. Leslie, I see your comment because I haven't scrolled down. How long is my video on the Hank Green stuff? The Hank Green video is about, is it like 20, 25 minutes or something? 25 minutes, I reckon, maybe? 20? I don't know, am I wrong? Am I wrong? I don't actually know how long my video is. Now I'm annoyed. Just give me a second, I'm going to see how long the video is. It's 23 minutes and 50 seconds. I hope that answers your question. Did you not see it, Leslie? Did you not see the video? Did you like it? Did you not like it? I think the breaks in life for the next few years will have the opportunity to have the guards against the burnout. Probably won't hurt. Mostly burnout. I can get myself to be probably productive again. Seems I'm heavily masking. Sure. I've been very good at avoiding stuff like this getting worse. Yeah, me too. I've got like so much shit to do. I avoid by viewing YouTube content which supports the creator, avoiding by creating, so win-win. Yes. That's going to do it. That's going to work. Yes. So really, thank you, Soup. I appreciate that a lot. I saw your comment in Discord about maybe posting it on YouTube. I was so tempted to ask if you guys think I should have posted it on YouTube. It would have like ticked a box for pleasing the robotic overlord, as well as I don't know. I kind of feel like that video probably should be on YouTube, but then again, it's an exclusive, so it can be an exclusive. We'll just do something else. First day of sun in a week. Amazing. I miss the sun. I haven't seen the sun in ages. We've currently just got like a permanent darkness on the Isle of Man right now. Apparently SciShow took down the knitting video. Yes, so I heard. Enough fibre artists called out the patronising attitude. So imagine if there were a load of autistic people that could do something similar. No, the SciShow problem, the Hank Green issue, with respect to Hank, is that Hank trusts academic literature. He trusts and imparts a lot of value onto graphs and onto data. And with respect to the 2 or 3 sources that he showed in his video on RFK, channel autism stuff, the data's fucking weird. And, you know, when he's talking about things like profound autism, it's really strange because, you know, he goes off on a big long rant about profound autism, citing a source that predates the term being proposed in the Lancet Commission by about 7 years. Meaning, not only is profound autism not a term diagnostic label, in other words, there's no database anywhere with profound autism as a, you know, integer flag checkbox on it. You know, your diagnostic paperwork doesn't have profound autism written on it. Well, it's possible someone may have it written on it from some, you know, maverick psychologist somewhere. But okay, fair enough. But it's not going to be part of any data set, which means that researchers have to post hoc make it up, figure it out, guess. Hank is the trust in academia that I wish we could have, except academia is like 67% performative. Soup, exactly. You know, a lot of it is, yeah, it's like a performative art, or it's marketing material. And because it happens to be peer reviewed by other people that like the same marketing material, Hank's there. I would love to see what Hank has to say about things like the autism reversal twin study. That was peer reviewed. It's like, there's no, he would see it. That would be so in his face. It would be so obvious, and he'd go, "Well, this is wrong. This is a problem with academia." Is what it'd go. It'd be like, "This is wrong. This is a problem with academia." Sometimes, some journals are not the same quality as others. I'm pretty sure, but I would love him to understand just one thing. I would love 5 minutes with Hank Green. I will prepare something to say, and I would just love to tell him, "Hey, just when you do autism research, just know that that field is polluted. That is a pond which is polluted as fuck. Hey, do you know, coming from computer science background, which is not polluted, like I can't, I've got no examples. It's kind of boring and dull, most of it, actually. It's all bloody LLMs and AI stuff now, but like, you know, you move into sort of, when I started looking up the autism papers on this channel, I trusted them too. I did a Hank Green. I trusted them. I trusted the data. I'm like, oh, look what that says. And I'm reading stuff. And in a previous video, I described it as making me feel a bit like a shithead, because the way that they write about the autistic people, for the most part, is really fucking awful. You read that, you're going to walk away from it thinking, well, either having an intense feeling of imposter syndrome, because it's like, oh, I'm not as fucked up as you're describing here, or you think I'm a depraved, broken, disgusting, you know, weak excuse for a human being, and that's how it feels. And then eventually, if you persist along the little path that I've trekked along, and many of you have too. I'm not saying it's a Mike thing. It's just I have gone on that journey, and many of you have too. Many of you have before me. Obviously, some will have afterwards. But just go along that path, and eventually you come out the other side and go, well, fuck you. That was all. It's just like you just read the literature. Yeah. So anyway, I just, you know, even if we take, you know, gold standard, you know, Cambridge University, Sir Simon Baron-Cohen stuff, some of you will have had bristles then. Some of your hairs will have stood up when I mentioned his name. Some of you, the hairs that are on your hairs will have stood up when I mentioned his name, and not in a sexy way. In a very unsexy way. No offense, Simon, if you're watching this. It's more about, you know, his past work was of a time. It's just that sort of stuff just gives me the ick. I haven't tried contacting Hank Green. How the hell would you do that? General Otter, like, does Hank Green have like a funnel I can just chuck an email into that possibly go read? If I can be frank, Hank Green is OG YouTube content creator. I can barely keep up with my YouTube correspondence. Like, what the hell? Like, and I know that Hank is kind of a soloist as well. He does a lot of stuff himself. Like, I know he has a team and does stuff in different ways, but I know that he himself is just pathologically addicted to his work. But I still don't think he'd see what. How do you get through? How do you get through the? He's on Blue Sky. Okay, maybe I need to go on Blue Sky as well. It's possible, by the way, I have a Blue Sky account. I don't think I've ever posted on it, ever. Maybe a bunch of us could suggest it in the comments for his autism video. Yeah, that could work, Anne. But I think you'd just get drowned out because there's like thousands. So we'd need at least 100 people, do you know? It's so difficult to break through, like, and I'm not trying to, you know, make myself sound like a celebrity or anything, but like I see it. I have some appreciation of what that looks like, because it's kind of difficult to reach me now. But then again, if you're on the Discord, you will know I'm quite available and quite accessible. I'm there, and I you know, do you know what I mean? I spend a lot of time doing community stuff on this channel. And I know Hank does too, but the order of magnitude, it's like many orders of magnitude bigger in terms of like just sheer. How do you get a signal through? It's tricky. I could give you a ham radio analogy if you want. It's like you've got like, 5 watts of transmitting power, It's like how are you going to get through somebody, like thousands of people blasting 100 watt? How is your little signal going to get through? The other thing I want to raise as well, just while people are thinking right now, is like like doctors, okay? They get no information on autism. In fact, they get very little on even something like nutrition, right? Doctors don't work on like wellness. When I say wellness, I sound cracky. I know I sound a bit new agey and stuff, but like I'm trying to say, like, doctors don't do sort of like health care. They do fixing the thing, identify a symptom, a disease, prescribe a medicine to go with it. The entire profession is called medicine, which means, yeah, take this for that. Okay? A doctor then goes on to become a psychiatrist, like someone like Dr. K. Again, no formal training in autism either. It blows my little brain. Thank you for looking, by the way, Otter. It blows my little brain. It blows my tiny little brain into smithereens. The source of academic, the seat of academic knowledge. Like, you could go to the Royal Society and visit the place where the most impressive lectures of history were given. Okay, you can go to the seat of physics in the UK. You can go to where the experts in chemistry are. There are no autism experts, really. Like, there's like a couple, right? Obviously, you put Baron Cohen in the room and stuff. But there is no singular kind of expert authority on autism. And that isn't to say that there should be, or whatever, any more than there should be an expert authority on women. But it's just like, what? There's just nothing. Everyone is making it up as they go along, pretty much. My brain is broken. I think about it all the time. But then there are more pressing issues, right? So ADHD in the UK, I believe, in fact I know, but I believe more widely, there are huge parts of the UK where ADHDers just cannot get their prescriptions fulfilled right now. Like, ADHD has treatment pathways. Obviously, autism doesn't. But like ADHD does. There are treatment pathways for ADHD. And we can't even get that right as a society. Oh, the med is bigger than a med shortage. It's like a med outage. It's an Amazon AWS outage of med outage. It's like it's a no. Trying to get ADHD medication in the NHS is a slog. Yeah, it's one of the biggest slogs that I think there is at the minute, because it's just a no. They just don't have. We'll take a 2-minute break shortly, and then we'll resume with the ranting. What else have I got? Can you tell I haven't planned a thing for this? This is how professional I am. I try. Sorry, I was just looking through some of my earlier notes in case it sparked something. The only... It's like if my brain is a wet log, I'm trying to set fire to it. You know what I mean? It's like trying to set fire to wet paper. No spark, I'm afraid. Come back next week. That's all needed where genuineness reigns. This is why I mentioned high functioning. This is a highly functional live stream. This is the functioning here is incredibly high. High level 3 functioning. And does she? Psst, psst. Hydra. Hi. Baby. Psst, psst, psst. Hydra, baby. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Hydra. Yes. Get oh, come on. Please don't embarrass me in front of people. She says no. She says no. She says, what the hell are you doing? Stop it. Don't touch me. What have I missed? Sorry, I'm just trying to read the chat here. How'd that experience to get my wood stove going this morning? Yes, don't burn wet wood. What is happening? What is going on? That's kids every time. Yeah. Yeah, I don't work with... Actually, Hydra's great to work with. Hydra is great. Except she has this routine where she walks up here and then literally she just flops. She just literally like her legs just give way and she just sort of falls over. And then she rolls onto her back, stretches out like a banana. A feline cat banana. You know? This one. And then you have to sort of rub her tummy and stuff, and you know, she has to give you licks and things. You have to boop her nose and rub her tummy some more. But then what she wants to do is she wants to sleep on this, and she keeps pressing the buttons. And a ferret also likes to press the button. They like the clacking. I think this is just a stim toy to them. The kitty cat stim toy. It also does things. Yeah. Husband just came in with the following pearl of a question. How much does a car cost? What do you want, man? We're talking about an Autism Speaks defaced car, in which case there's a bargain. Look on eBay. Or is it like, how much did you spend on a fucking car? Is it that one? Is it that one, Hajnuka? House of Beer Batter onion rings. Oh, do you know what? I quite like some onion rings, I think. The keyboard is super stimmy, Charlie. This is only the second mechanical keyboard I've like properly bought, as in it's expensive, and it's got Holy Panda keys and this nice kind of PBA, I think it's PBA, plastic kind of keycaps, which kind of feel nice. They feel nicer than ABS plastic. I want to get rid of the number pad though, because I don't use number pads for anything. But this keyboard, it ticked all of my boxes apart from the fact it had a number pad. I couldn't find one that ticked all the boxes and didn't have a number pad, so I compromised and took the number pad. I heard cats want to mimic humans. Yeah. Not just 3D printer laptop, but if you get an old laptop and pop it out open, the cats will sleep on it. Yeah. They absolutely will. Yeah. Yeah. But this is how I beat you in the typing game in Trivia Murder Party 2. I'm sorry if we're ever competing in Trivia Murder Party 2 with the typing game. This is how I win. I type like very, very fast. I'm sorry. It's a privilege. It's an advantage. And I know some of you are typing on a phone screen, and then I'm just like, blah. But yeah, this one has Holy Panda switches, which are like if you ever use like cherry switches, they're like Cherry MX Brown, but they have a slightly different feel. I can't explain it. It's different. CS Matthew, been teaching myself Dvorak for a while. Yeah. Do you like it? In my experience, people want to learn Dvorak because it promises better performance. You know, it is more optimized. The QWERTY keyboard is not optimal at all. And some of us are typing on good keyboards and you still beat us, Henry. Okay. I can type pretty fast. Yeah, fair point. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, this is my iPad keyboard. I type pretty quick on that too. And sometimes I'm using that on Trivia Murder Party. In fact, I usually am using that on Trivia Murder Party compared to this. Don't continue fancy anything. Thanks. I didn't realize Dvorak didn't have a mlout and shh. This channel is an informal model who likes cats, dogs, odd chickens, and hydrating. It also does not like poorly done autism research or PMV channels. But we have an open mind and tried. By the way, does anyone else find it weird that YouTube live streams now show usernames as in account name as opposed to your chosen username? So for me, instead of saying autistic AF as in capital A, capital A, capital F, it would just be at autistic AF, which is less appealing. And we don't need to have the at sign before everybody's names. It is redundant. We do not need to see the at sign because it's before everything. So let's just get rid of it. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. It makes it hard to read. And previously, you could click, you can click people's names anyway, and then, do whatever you need to do, go visit a channel, whatever. It's not like functionally it's changed. It's just become a bit unreadable. I hate it though. I'm glad I made a new channel for Snake. Would have asked my dead name if I didn't. Oh, didn't even think about that. Yeah. That's obviously quite important, but like, even if you take it down to something as simple as just a mild preference, like Snail Kitty, for example. At SNLKFKDJ, S lowercase n with the blue with DLAKSN with the blue LD. I think Snail Kitty's just proven the point. just by If anyone didn't know who Snail Kitty was, Snail Kitty is the artist formerly known as SNLKFDJS NDLAKSNLD. Next step, pay extra for getting rid of that. Oh no, please don't. YouTube changing things? literally gives me palpitations. And I know it shouldn't, but it does. I don't like the strange, like, just random capricious nature of YouTube just launching features. They just like drop random features and make random changes. The old name such a thing. The term comes from trans people not being respected. I have to think more than I think about it. E. Some YouTube channels don't use them. Are you telling me that I can turn this off? Helen et al. Are you saying I can, this is a setting I can change? Because I've looked at other lives. Last week this happened. And since then I've clicked a few other channels, just random ones from YouTube, just all kinds of different niches. Anytime a channel, I see a channel live streaming, I've clicked in to look and see people's, and it's all been the same. It's all been usernames. Like this. El Moonlight wants to write, is going to write the whole script. Stop it, Saber. Yeah, YouTube forced my name from Ashleen to Ashley with a string of numbers and I could do anything about it. Yeah, exactly. Don't dive into settings, Mike. I will, but like, I don't know that is a thing. Actually, tell you what, 2-minute break. I'm going to look at the settings. There's not many settings, by the way, for YouTube live stream. Just so you know, like Twitch is impossible to figure out and understand. It's just like, it's everything. It's just a big cluster of features and bizarre stuff. YouTube, it's like you could fit all the settings onto a phone screen, like without even scrolling. Like YouTube has got like, I don't know, like there's like a dozen options max. Like it's not. I will go and look in there and see if it shows. I know a bunch of other streams I watch don't show usernames as names. I'm going to go look. 2 minutes and I'm going to look, all right? See if I can find it. It's just ads might play, just hang around. It's only going to be 2 minutes. Like not even that really, when you think about it. Like barely any time at all. In fact, I don't even know that ads are going to play because I don't even know if this stream is monetized. I don't even think ads are going to play, you know. This stream is making no money at all. Like it would only make a couple of dollars anyway, but like I don't even think it's doing that. I don't even think it's monetized. Okay, so I may as well carry on talking through it. It's fine. So there are no, I see no option here. No? Moderation. None. Basic. Strict. It's on basic. Shouldn't have told you guys that, should I really? But like, yeah, no, there's nothing there. Oh, I can add tags. Tags can be useful if content in your stream is misspelled. Otherwise, tags play a minimal role in helping viewers to find your stream. Oh, I should probably put some tags in there. Is it AI? No. Paid promotion? No. Is it made for kids? No. There's nothing here. In case you're wondering, there's nothing here. Oh, by the way, talking of ads, calls for action. Look at the Patreon stuff. In fact, I need to update this card because those tiers have gotten even better than before. They are now even more powerful than before. I'm working on something fun for Tiger tier that's going to drop hopefully pretty soon, but it involves someone else. But yeah, all of these tiers that have got extra shit in them, and it's great. They are powerful now, even more than as advertised, even better than it looked on more. And simpler tiers as well. Simpler. Yeah. So no ads because there's no ads. It's just. Hey, Hydra. Oh, Hydra just woke up. Oh, she's doing the duck thing. You know, the bread thing that they do with the paws. Mike, can you set moderation to none? Yeah. Are you on the ball? Done. Yannicka, it's all on you now. It's, yeah. Okay. Yeah, moderation's on none. Yep. But no, there is no option. I can take it from me. Okay, there is no setting. No. Oops. I've just pressed the button. Don't start a stream. I've just had to kill Chrome. Right, let's get back to it. Stop. Okay, things got a bit weird there for a second. I want to know it helps with auto hides. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Let's see. People, can you mention autism in the chat, please? Can you just, if you could just please take your, if you want to please just take your autism and then just place it into the chat, just for a moment. You can pick it back up again when you're done. Just lend your autism to the chat. Thank you so much, everyone. I see all of your autisms. Can I have some more autism, please? ADHD doesn't count, by the way. Only autism. No ADHD, just autism. Autistic. Yep, say autistic as well. You say autistic, you drop some autistic in the chat. Okay. Yannicka, now you can check. Oh, someone got a message deleted. It was Chloe. What did you do, Chloe? Oh, okay, that was different. Right. Chloe's message didn't come through because it had autism. It had too much autism. All right, Chloe's message didn't come. Sorry, I'm just watching the moderation queue now. Chloe's message didn't come through because it had too much autism. Okay, thanks everyone. That's it. I think we can stop now. Michael, you take that Tylenol back. What's next? Circumcision. No, I still have a lot of show buttons to click. Are you serious, Yannicka? Because I don't see that. Oh wow, okay. So we still got autism being suppressed in the chat. I said autism, not Siri. Wow, okay. No, none of you are spamming. Only, well, Chloe spammed. Chloe dropped too much autism. Leslie's dropped too much autism as well. What's Leslie done? Oh, okay. Stop. Leslie, stop. Just in case you get auto timed out. Okay. I think we're done. Okay, thanks everyone. Okay, thank you for testing the system. Okay, what have we learned from this? What we've learned is, no, it is not moderation setting that is suppressing mentions of autism, autistic, and so on and so forth. But it doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason to it. I can see Stream Elements has deleted some messages for too much autism. That's fair enough. You can't. I want to say you can never have too much autism, but you can. No, YouTube does not like the A words, Ashley. So when I would sometimes go into other creators' channels when they're doing, like, you know, leave comments and whatever, and often they would not appear. I'd type in a live chat and then I'd not be there. I'd be in all chat rather than live chat. Why does YouTube have these two settings? It's all a bit weird. Now that Asperger's is not approved in Star Guides, I check myself thinking how AI would replace transition of terms like Asperger's me diminuum, autism me, O Lord, from Latin hymnum. That's funny. I said that badly, but that's funny. I just say Tylenol. I just realised that when I see our username is Autistic AF, it almost sounds like Autistic AF intentional. It does look a little bit like it, doesn't it? I couldn't confirm or deny. You might have just spotted a little minor Easter egg there. In fact, you've quite. Do you know what? Actually, you've all been quite poor at spotting Easter eggs lately. Can I just say that out loud? Okay, you're all getting a mild admonishment for being for just, you know, come on. I'm beginning to wonder if there's not just a bunch of neurotypicals watching my YouTube channel. The beads did count. The beads is the biggest example I have. Because it was not just an Easter egg. But I'm saying, look at this big Easter egg. Look at this big man-made, shiny, pretty, happy Easter egg. I was... that's funny. Okay, so it's actually been quite educational this evening. I told you it'd be high functioning. I told you it'd be high functioning. I'm just reading the chat now. I hand the stream over to you. Your lateral brain? Is that like... Is that like you have like 2 heads or 3 heads, and it would be like the side heads are doing the thinking today. So they are on the lateral side. Last time I was accused of being NT was yesterday. Uh-oh. I had are you reading this right now? I am indeed, no names. Look, I can read faster than, well, actually my reading speed's pretty quick. I find it difficult sometimes when we're all having multiple conversations at the same time to find out which comment is in reply to what thread. That bit I find very difficult. But actually reading, particularly if it's like reading large reams of text, I'm pretty good at. And I don't know. Is it fair to say that's a privilege? It is a privilege, but also Kath, I mostly listen while driving to uni, so I'm not seeing anything. I hope uni goes well today for you. What are you studying? Is farts an Easter egg? Pokemon? Aura? No. I didn't pay attention to chocolate Easter eggs. You don't look autistic. Hey, look, I get it all the time. I don't know. I don't have autism. Autism has me. I have like I get a lot of comments and I think it's well-meaning, I guess. But I get a lot of comments from people saying, "Oh, you look normal," or "You sound normal. You can't be autistic," or whatever. In the YouTube comments section, that was almost prevalent. That's been the most common type of comment over the past week or so, and I know that because I've been able, in the past week, to kind of read all of the new comments. And that's only because I haven't posted a video. If I post a video, then it's just not possible. It's just silly. If you ever want to leave a comment that you want a YouTube creator to see, by the way, here's a hack for you. Wait until they post a video, and then probably for the next, I don't know, half hour to hour, maybe. If you comment on any of their videos, they'll probably see your comment. Like, I'm not saying like always will, blah, blah, blah. But like the most likely time a content creator is going to see your comment, and even if you comment on a different video, any of them will be in that half-hour window to an hour window after they post a video. Just letting you know. Emma, your eye is gunky. Why is your eye gunky? Come here. Psst, psst. Oh, both of your eyes are gunky. Okay. I might not survive this. Oh, she's a bit snotty as well. Okay. All right. Have we got a... Are you okay? I'll get you treats. But I won't do it right now. It'll be later. You can have an IOU for later. Later, Emma. Later. Okay. I must keep an eye on Emma. I hope she's not sick. There have been 3 times in my memory where the cats have caught like respiratory issue and it's gone like through them. Not all of them, but you know, half a dozen cats with respiratory problems is not what you want ever. It's not fun. I think it's just iBogey, but we'll see. I think don't worry, everyone. I'm just saying it's like I think it's just iBogey, but it just I get suspicious. So if I see like iBogies and 2 eyes, I think slightly suspicious. If I see or hear like a sort of like a snotty sort of nasally kind of sound, I think oh okay, it's suspicious. The only thing I refuse to do is take the temperature. Like vet nurse every day of the week for taking temperature. Partly because I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to have that kind of a relationship with the cats. Hi, Bogies, and you Will Smith. I'd say the same as I Krusty in the States. I don't know. I mean, Krusty would say something slightly different. Like, that would almost be conjunctivitis, right? I have 7 cats. I raised 3 kids. Good going, Melissa. Good going. I would take, I reckon, like, 20 cats, 1 child is kind of the going exchange rate. It varies, but I'm 20 domestic short hairs equals 1 human child. And you think about how many parents have kids, how many people choose to have children, and you think, I could have just had 20 cats. I'm just like neither is the cats are far more work. That's really funny. The only thing is with the kids is they kind of like vary insofar as the kids can eventually help take care of the cats and so on and so forth and blah 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 blah. But yeah, in my how many kids and a cat's exchange rate would you put it then, Melissa? What would you go for? Ear temperature is a good indicator. True, but to get a proper reading, you need to go a different way. Let's leave it there. Cats stay where they are. Oh, hopefully. I don't want to become a cat lady. I mean, I did. I became a cat lady. My this is probably going to have to be a Patreon thing. Only because I don't want it on YouTube. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing. But like my sort of like online dating experiences is quite hilarious. I literally posted like pictures of me with the cats and shit. So like there'd be pictures of me with different cats. And I figure that was a really good filter. Like I know it's like right. So the cats are kind of like a debuff in many, many ways. But then there's also a positive buff. With my boys, I reckon 100 to 1. Okay. Wendy's giving a very, very generous exchange rate there on cat. Cat versus child. I definitely more likely want to date someone if they had cats. See, Charles just said it. Exactly. And I think, but you see, the way is, yeah, so it's like, okay, this is going to reduce my chances, but then also it's kind of going to optimize for what I'm looking for. Does that make sense? Cats knock stuff off tables to just prove they can. I don't actually know what the motivation is. Are they doing it to please the feline algorithm? The overlords? When stupid JD Vance said lonely cat ladies and no children. Did he go after the cat people as well? Did JD Vance really make a cat comment? Fuck that guy. A profile picture showing lots of dogs being no. Yeah, same. Same here. Yeah, same here. Feline scientific method. Yes, he did. What does he know? He's a terrible judge of character. The TNR for neighborhood ferals. Funny how tame can get when regular food is available. 100%. They can become incredibly tame. Timber. I might have to Catmageddon, I'm afraid. Literally, a grand total of 0 super chats. But we're going to Catmageddon anyway. We're going to just Catmageddon because Emma is saying... Emma hasn't moved. Emma is stationary and she's staring at me. And if I don't Catmageddon, we got trouble. So I'm going to have to Catmageddon. Yeah, while we're on the subject of cats, okay, 2 minutes. I would like to suggest that you have a look at the screen and look at what's on the amazing Patreon tiers. And that's ads, right? So this video is sponsored by Patreon. I'm going to just go get stuff for Catmageddon. All right, I'll see you in 2 minutes or less. Don't go anywhere. I'll leave the microphone on. Oh my god! Soup. I feel no, it was not a hint. Thank you so much, Soup. I just wanted to say thank you so much for that. Thank you very much, Romanian person. I was not hinting. You support me tons. Romanian peasant. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're gonna Catmageddon. I'm just gonna sort a few things out and. I've actually got tons of treats. Most of them are wet treats, and I want biscuity treats. Okay, this is Anna Ferret. Okay, let me just sort out the camera angle and so on. Right, this is going to look a bit weird for a moment. Yep, stop. Sabes. Saber. I have to protect the stream. I can't see past the butts. Okay, hang on. If I do that... Yes. Thanks, Yannicka. You do so much for me. Thank you so much. Right, hang on. Okay, I'll go and get loads of treats then. Right, okay. Hopefully you can see what's going on here. I'm just going to move that. And that. Okay, hang on. Let me just move this out of the way. Right, yep. Tosca. Thank you. I just need to turn the microphone up so. Oh shit. Where's the bell? Where is the bell? I'm sorry, I don't know where the Camageddon bell is. The summoning. Yep. Okay, we'll go through the cats, okay? Okay. Good shit. Sabes. That's Anna Ferret. That's quite the crunch. Right, okay, let me just open these. I need scissors. Hi, Larry. Okay, right, okay, let me introduce you to some of the cats. Okay, let me introduce you to some of the cats. Hang on. Okay, so you all know Anna Ferret. This is Anna Ferret. Anna Ferret. Okay, fine. I'm grateful, Ferret. Okay, Tosca Sapes. Anna Ferret, Tosca Sapes. Okay, hang on. That's Anna Ferret, Tosca, and Sapes. Okay. Anna Ferret, Tosca, and Sapes. Then we also have.
I will see the whole deal through today. I've got better things to do.
His Royal Larryness, Professor Larry.
Be the cat in the sun.
Ugh, gross. You've made it slimy. Tosca.
Set aside
Tosca.
every empty spreadsheet line and loosen up on the grind.
I was just trying to pick Lucy up. She didn't want to be picked up.
Simmer down.
Tosca, because Tosca needs food. You can see her wasting away.
Cat in the sun. Someday
Princess Polly.
I will see the whole deal through today. I've got better
Oh, Tosca? Seriously? Papa.
okay. To lead a
Look at.
bit undone.
Please don't eat it on my iPad. Please don't eat it on my iPad.
Be the cat in the sun.
Okay, here. Got on the floor. That's great.
Be the cat in the sun.
It looks better if you eat that way round. Let me just rotate you. Okay. Lucy! Oh no, Dottie! Look! Helen, look! Wendy, look! This is Dot Dot! Dot Dot big now. I think my socks are dirty and dusty.
Come on, soft, turn the key.
The plushy pumpkins are cool.
Push a pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask to be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through. Today I've got better
Dottie, Dot Dot,
things to do.
Dot Dot.
Okay, to leave a little bit undone.
You think it's hungry?
Be the cat in the sun. Be the cat in the sun.
I mean, it tries to eat, but food just goes straight through it. I don't know what to tell you. Okay.
Set aside every empty spreadsheet line. Loosen up on the grind.
Thanks.
Simmer down, settle back and mess around. Be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through. Today I've got better things to do. Okay, to leave a little bit undone. Be the cat in the sun. Be the
Oh, that'll do. I'll just leave that where it is. Hello. Who needs Dyson? Well, our robot vacuum has stopped working. I picked up another one from eBay. Literally the same model, just second-hand one. Just tie us over because I haven't got time to try and figure it out right now. Oh, we got first-time people here who are confused. And they like what the fuck is going on.
lean back. Be the cat.
Hello, new people.
Stretch out. Lean back. Be the cat.
Hello, new people. Do we have new people? Do we have new people? Are there new people here? There's a ritual. Everybody must be perceived. X-Divinity FPS, my first time, but I didn't realize you stream. Hey, welcome. You've seen the channel before, right? Well, this is the ADHD side of it. Welcome. Yeah. I mean, I was going to say I stream, but really, I mean, I think the cats are mostly. streaming. Right. Could you please eat all of those little bits? ... Yeah? Because it's kind of gross. I'll just leave you in your gross little pile of partially masticated cat treat over there. Oh, amazing. I need to catch up on the Discord Pets and Hydrates channel. I have some Hydrate Kitten news, but none of you are going to hear it just yet. Ha 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 ha. I can keep a secret. You can't bully me. I can make the chat go slower, Ichnuka. You see, the thing is, because I've spent like 2 years on YouTube making autism content, I know all of the things that I need to say to make autistic people go away. So I can reduce the number of people in the chat. Let me show you. Here, this is a magic trick. This tends to get the numbers down. For some reason, I don't know what's going on, but for some reason, this music makes people leave. And I don't know why. I don't know why. The cats run or ruin. This just... For some reason, whenever I put this music on, people just leave the stream. Okay, that will slow the chat. This will slow the chat down. Right? If I put this on, people will leave. This is the transition music. Yes, exactly, Chloe. I love this song, and that's why I chose it. But unfortunately, it tells people to leave. I don't know why. I don't know. Unintended consequence. This will make the chat go slower for you. Just, you have to wait for it to kick in. It takes like 2-3 minutes to kick in. And then people leave, and then the chat goes slower. Okay, how many did we lose? 110 down to 102. So 8 people have gone. That's like about sort of 6-7%. It hasn't even kicked in yet. This is just the preamble. What? I changed. This is how this makes people leave. I hate that it makes people leave. It's so annoying for me. It's a constant creature. When people leave when they hear this music. See what I mean? It just makes people leave. Like, people just go. They just don't. They just don't leave. The other thing that works quite well is, in fact, actually the most powerful way to get people to leave. Right? The most powerful way is to do the inverse body scan. It's the sticky thing. That makes people cannot cope with that. They're just gone. That's got like a 30% efficacy rate. It's like more effective than, well, I mean, it reverses autism. Oh, if you get a cat to press the off button. No, Helen, earlier on, I've got a Stream Deck. Do you know what? Not only do I have a Stream Deck, okay, but I went and got this nicer one, right? I got this nicer Stream Deck. I've had this for about a year now, okay? This is the Stream Deck Plus or something, okay? This is what streamers use to run their live streams, to change the screens and to automate things and blah, 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 press all the buttons and look, listen. Isn't it nice? Do you know anything unusual about it? It's literally just a paperweight because the cats press fucking buttons. The cats here have been trained to press buttons. Not by me. I don't know by what. But I cannot have this. I cannot run a stream with this. So I had the Stream Deck before, a little Stream Deck, and they would start it. It's just a Stream Deck, you know, literally Stream Deck, Elgato. And the cats would press the buttons. So I had start stream, stop stream. In fact, that's how the streaming happened in the first place. That's how the stream started in the first place. The stream started because I thought, oh, I could put a start stream, stop stream button on. And then my first ever stream was a result of pressing start stream on a Stream Deck. The cats even did a stream on their own. I did a live stream. Stream ended. I went to bed and the cats were like, fuck this, start stream. And they streamed for 7.5 hours. I cannot have such a thing. I cannot own such a thing. Now, I can't sell it because I need, like, I think I can use it again. But the cats are just, they press buttons. They're just trained to press buttons. So, I don't know. So I can't have such things set up. I can't do it. And I'm really sorry to say this, but the cat stream is deleted. I don't even have it unlisted. I was so shocked and like, oh my God, what the fuck just happened? And I deleted it. And I wish I didn't. I wish at the very least I downloaded it or made it unlisted or something. Maybe late 2023, could be early 2024, but whatever. Anyway, the cats started the stream. I ended the stream. When I'm like, so I woke up in the morning and I'm like, what the hell? This stream is running. What's going on? What the fuck is going on? Why am I streaming? I've just been in bed for ages. And I'm like, I did end the stream and I checked my phone and I ended the stream and I've got emails. I've got emails from people. Yannick has emailed me, a bunch of people emailed me. It's like, hey, your stream's still running. And I'm like, what the hell? No, I didn't. In fact, when I referenced the cat stream later, I took a couple of photos of the cats and then stuck them on like, hey, they did a stream. But I couldn't actually reference the cat stream because you caught a little cat stream. The language was horrid. What do you mean? What do you mean the language was horrid? It's no more horrid than anywhere and any anything else. For fuck's sake. Sorry, I do swear. I can't believe you didn't save an archive stop stream. Yeah, no, I was just really shocked. So I deleted it. You know what I can't say when we're not around? Oh, yeah, it'll just be foul. Like, cats are foul. I don't know, they're just like, so rude. They're probably just curious about buttons and press the buttons like it's a toy. Yeah. Or just fell on it, just lean on it. Hydra will just lie on here and just press buttons and just push sliders and just do all sorts of stuff. Do you know what? There's a really, really funny meme I posted in Discord. Cats are like, I might put the Stream Deck in, but without the start stop stream buttons, or becomes a bit less helpful then. But yeah, it was just the stream. It was just the stream, and it was just running. I scrubbed through it, and I'm like, oh, you could just. It's just like nighttime, daytime. What the fuck? Cats. What the fuck? And then I once did an accidental stream from the kitchen on my phone. That was horrific. Why does the YouTube app allow you to go live? Like, I don't want that in my life. And I went live in the kitchen. Like, by accident. That was only for a few seconds. I think that video still exists. You can see the sunrise. Yeah, it's just like, what the hell? Like, yeah. You just unplug the thing when you're not using it. Yeah, but now I've got like process, right? Now I have a workflow I have to follow. That's part of the issue. Clothed. Yeah, clothed. But yeah, I remember messaging you about the kitchen one. Yeah, Helen. Yeah, exactly. It's like I do listen, everyone. I genuinely, okay, do not want the responsibility. I cannot handle it. I need the button removed. I need the button removed. It does not belong on the YouTube app. It should not be there. I do not want it. Take the button away, please, YouTube. Thank you very much. Take it away from me. I mean, who here has butt dialed someone? Yeah, you butt dialed as in like accidentally, you know, you press the buttons on your phone by accident, or it's just in your pocket, so your pants. It's weird for me to say pants because obviously pants means like underwear, but like, you know, obviously to Americans, you don't have any such like emotive language over the word pants. That's probably the one colloquialism that is very different, very weird for me to say, like as a Brit. But yeah, if you like pants style, do you say pants style? That... Anyway, if you look at the Discord and general chat from, I don't know, I would say ages ago, it'd be like hundreds of messages ago. But, you know, basically like from a few days ago, there was one about a cat. It was quite funny. And it's like a cat taking over a Discord server by like typing. That can happen to any of us, by the way. Quite a few of us have cats. How are we doing for functioning? Has the collective functioning improved? Are we like net positive functioning, or are we kind of losing it right now? Because hey Sibs, he lives here, by the way. Can you see him if I move back? This is where he lives. He lives here. He lives here on the chair. Oh, I see a piece of cat fluff, right? But it's not on the chair. It's on the screen. Which is annoying. I'm done. Functioning a bit better now. Yes, good. I haven't moved from the couch since the stream started. If that tells you anything, it tells you got your priorities straight, Soup. That just tells me that you've phone auto lock function. Yeah, such things exist, but it's just that button I don't want. It's literally on the YouTube app at the bottom. If you have like say 50 subscribers, I think it is on YouTube. I think that's where it kicks in. You then that button then just sort of unlocks and it says live stream. Yeah, you don't wanna live stream. Live streaming is bad for your mental health. Don't live stream. I went dream when an elevator went haywire. I was looking for the dorks button. The dorks button. Like, call the dorks. I need dog support. It's like ducks, but human ducks. I stayed awake throughout the chat, which is high functioning for me at the moment. Amazing. I was just to get live stream always helps with the emotional regulation. Yeah. I'm glad to hear it. Sorry, my brain was elsewhere. I was just thinking, like, does it help me? But you're live streaming now. It's like it's too late. Now it's your problem. I live streamed once, but it was a play, not a personal live stream. Amazing. Any news on the chickens at the Arboretum? Yeah. So Wendy, those. I mean, go see them. I've never seen so many chickens there. I've never seen so many. There's usually always a few, mostly roosters. I spoke to Nina about it, and she was like, "Hey, yeah, they're all boys, right?" And I'm like, "No, actually, no." My plan was to go down and rescue the mom and the chicks, but the chicks have probably not there anymore. It's unlikely they're alive, but I want to go back, but it's like I'm just trying to kind of figure out. I've just got so much to do. My head is a swirling mess. Marcy Dragon, welcome. Yeah, there were a ridiculous number of chickens. It was kind of a shock, actually. I wasn't expecting that. It was very chill. Right. Stream settings. Okay. 1 second, please. 1 second, please. Okay. Sorry, I just have to check something. Stream is healthy. Stream health is excellent. That's good. That's all I wanted to see. That's all I wanted to see. The thing is, right, there's those chickens in any other situation, right? We'll easily find homes. Like, there are so many people that would have them. But the majority of people won't take a chicken that's been dumped home, sort of feed it, water it. It just takes a few days and they'll really pick up really fast. Give them some worming food and whatever. And then, like, you can kind of like change a chicken's fate quite quickly. And they look bad if they've been molting as well. They look like zombie chickens, but you know, after the new feathers come through, they'll be fine and clean and so on. My plan is if we can go and get the chickens, get them back again healthy, and then they'll find homes. The challenge is that obviously there's bird flu, which is a bit of a risk. Bird flu is a highly infectious disease for birds. So it's like, okay, they're probably fine. It's not easy. I would definitely have gone down and fed them. I've literally got in the car layers pellets, and if you just pour them on the ground and stamp on them a little bit, they'll turn into chick crumbs. Sound because I just want to say I said because bird flu. Yeah, bird flu is so difficult. You can't quarantine them. Like, so the bird flu is so infectious. So yeah, the chicken's fate is to be euthanized. But some of them can find homes, like, easily, like really loving homes. But yeah, it's a mess. Ring a wildlife hospital, they know someone who can help. Yeah, this is true. Like, because I'm on a little island, I know everyone that could, and they will. I've dropped some messages. Look, the weird human psychology side of things is, if I said, hey, look, I've got some some hens, does anyone want them? People would be there within like 20 minutes to pick them up. They'll be gone like so quickly, and people will exchange them for a bottle of wine or something. Like people really want hens, and because obviously they lay eggs and easy to look after and so on. Chicken giveaway, exactly. But people won't go and get them from the wild, from public amenity sites where they tend to get dumped. It's weird. I don't understand the human psychology there. Like, go pick one up out of a hedgerow when the sun is setting and they're going to bed and they're a bit tired. Just go pick one up, put it in a bag. It's not actually that difficult. I know I'm saying this and it sounds weird, but like if you handle chickens, you'd know what I'm talking about. There's been a long-term massive reaction to the government trying to cull ostriches in a farm in BC because of bird flu. Yeah. I love my yard buzzards. Thanks for reminding me to feed them snacks. Yeah, do. But yeah, bird flu right now is a risk. It hasn't been for a while, but you know, occasionally there'll be dead birds on beaches and things, and it always gives us pause. Yeah, no one owns them. They're abandoned. 100% unowned. In fact, when I was looking back at my footage, I noticed there are some fancy ducks in there, as in flightless fancy ducks. So of the horde of ducks that you saw, they're mostly wild ducks. But there were a few sort of fancy non-flyy breeds in there. Interesting. We just have 2 chickens, good alarms. A local farm sanctuary regularly has people dump chickens at the roadside near them and run. Yeah. You know, local animal shelter here had a cat sort of, I don't want to say dumped, it was left there in a cat box. And it's like, I get why people don't want to kind of say anything, or they don't want to speak up and say, hey, I can't look after this cat, and just give a bit of background information or whatever. I get that it feels awkward and difficult, but like not even leaving a note, right? It's kind of, or leave a note with just like a name but no information. It's all to do with stigma, right? Like people feel like, oh, there's a stigma to, I can't look after these animals. Someone else should look, in like animal rescue organizations, a common word to use is gifting. So you gift the animal to the animal, to the rescue organization, the shelter, and they'll rehome them. And it's like, Chloe, I hope you get that dream. Oh, you had a pet duck. Oh, was it a Muscovy duck or like a wild duck, or is it the fear of being told no? Okay, that's true too. Ah, interesting, Miss Pat. Okay, that's something I didn't consider. Yeah, I suppose it'd be like, oh no, can't. Ah, shit. Then they're stuck. Okay, true. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so we have stigma, we have fear to being told no, but that's probably quite a big one. They're not going to be told no. Because what will happen is people will just release the cat somewhere. They'll just go to some woodland area and then just let the cat go. The shelter's overfull. That's difficult. Yeah, it's difficult. Anik, I feel that way too. My neurotypical came home, so I've got to go talk to them so he doesn't feel ignored. There's another option. Do you want me to tell you what it is? I love your username, by the way. The other option is to bring him in. He's got a YouTube account, right? Or is this channel your dirty little secret? I say that in jest, only because I have had that experience. In fact, latterly, I've had family see on the TV Autistic AF with a big picture of my fucking face on the screen. It's this is not like a humble brag or weird or whatever, because TVs are kind of cheap now. but like it's a 65-inch TV, and it has the YouTube app on it, and my fucking face in a big circle with the fucking gradient, and my fucking face with Autistic AF written underneath it. And it was because Nina said, "Oh, just go onto TV and like look it up on YouTube or something like that." I can't remember. Like, just go look up on TV, you know. And so they went to TV, turned it on, and it was like my face, Autistic AF. What's Autistic AF? I wasn't around. But they're like, I'm like, oh my god. Thank you for outing myself. Thank you for outing me. And the dirty things I do online with people. Why would you put your fucking face on your account? It's my YouTube channel. It's this channel. Look, as far as conversations about like my life goes, this is how it goes. You know, hi Mike, how's work? It's fine. How about you? Like that's literally as far as I want the conversation to go. Unless we're going to talk about autism and stuff, in which case, game on. But it's a hard thing to explain when not ready. Autism's kind of vulnerable when they diagnose because you kind of have to come out. Exactly, Charlie. It's weird. It's a weird coming out. And some people are accepting, some people are completely not. I hate to say it. I hate to say this, okay? And I can't be 100% sure without a save point. If I could just save scum my life a little bit. So like try something and then reload from 5 minutes earlier and have another go and try different things. But some people can't. Some people can't. Too late to be embarrassed with this together. No, quite. No, quite. In fact, actually, Ms. Pat, all kinds of people from my past, including school friends, including neighbours, including everyone, have all come along and left me comments on my channel or joined in on live streams at one point or another. So yes, now it is. I mean, I'm very much out and out, but that's not always been the case. That's not always been the case. The other thing is, I don't really talk about much autism because I worry people think I'm still weird for still being obsessed with it. No, not at all. You've got so many angles. You've got like the self-discovery angle. And by the way, I don't think people think that you're strange for being obsessed with movements. This is even, dare I say, bigger than that. You know, I don't need to explain it. You know what I'm talking about. But like some people need a piece of paper in order to prove it before they'll kind of, you know, this is the doubting Thomas story from the New Testament, from the Gospels. You know, they need to see the evidence, they need to see the proof, but they need some more objective measure of truth. They need somebody that spent, you know, somewhere between 3 to 6 hours with you to tell them. Because that's okay, but you can't figure it out yourself. No, can't possibly do that. So yeah. So anyway, that's the long and short of it. And there's definitely an angle of hey, Princess Polly. There's definitely an angle of that, and so it does feel really vulnerable. There is a window which is kind of vulnerable, which feels like coming out, and you don't want to be outed. You want to be able to tell people, right? It's really complicated. There's so much to learn, though. It's only 3 years post-diagnosis for me, and so bringing NTs up to speed is definitely going to take a while. Totally, yeah. I think part of the issue as well is if you're going to explain, let's say, a sexuality, that's probably, and I hate to say it, and I mean, this is general, this is wide brushes, please don't take offense, but this is kind of like the easier one, because people know what the different sexualities are, they get it. Okay. And generally speaking, the world, it doesn't matter what political side of whatever political aisle you may or may not be on, people understand sexuality a bit now, right? We're a better place now than we were decades ago. But if you were to try and explain something like autism, or God forbid, any sort of gender-related thing, people have got, like Leslie just said, these preconceived views and preconceived ideas. Oh, everyone's becoming autistic now because I, read that in the Daily Mail this morning, or heard it on the television, or heard it on a radio call-in show, and blah, 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 blah. Every coming out is complicated, sure, but this one is really more complicated because people, you're coming out, but you then have to now educate people. So you have to say, okay, right, what I'm about to tell you is going to need you to sit through like an 8.5-hour presentation to explain what this is I'm talking about and the history of it and why I'm not going to look like your cousin's 5-year-old nephew and I need to explain all this stuff together. Okay? So you have to do that with every single person. Every single person. And that's part of the problem with sort of autism disclosure stuff. And you think like, okay, so if you're talking to an employer, for example, so it's a different circumstance, it's a professional circumstance, one where coming out regarding a sexuality is completely inappropriate. But coming out regarding neurotype or disability is absolutely appropriate, but only in very thin slice little reasons or little sort of expectations. And you have risks. Do you want to roll the dice? Are you feeling lucky? So yeah, it's kind of super complicated. So like, this is why I don't want people to kind of understand or find out or even learn that I'm doing a YouTube channel about it by seeing my fucking face on a big screen like it's a big painting of my face, like this big in real life, bigger than my face actually is, with word autistic AF written underneath it. That's why that's a problem. Because it doesn't give me an opportunity to kind of like decide whether or not I want to do that, or decide whether or not I want to kind of like warm them up first and go, hey, let's talk about it. So the flip side is this. These particular family members, you may be watching this live stream and lurking. If you are, please say hello. Don't make this awkward. But, IRL, they don't really talk about autism, but I know they watch my content now. So it's like, okay, that's weird, but that's weird for you, I'm sure. It's not weird for me. I do this shit every day. Does that make sense? So that's weird. Isn't that weird? It just is strange. Yeah, Charlie. I mean, people do stumble on my videos that know me. It's not even a thing anymore. It just sort of happens, and it's okay. It's okay. I keep myself to myself. I don't put it out there, but it just is what it is. So my friends and family lurkers. You've said hello to one of my old school friends, so it's not that unusual. Embrace the awkward. Yes, exactly. Good point. Enormous billboard promoting his channel. Yeah, but can I have it American style? So, can I have teeth whitening, please? And can I have like the hair? And can I have like, what are those estate agents in the US? What are they called? Realtors. Is that right? Is it realtors? Can I have a realtor picture, please? Can I have it like on The Apprentice, like this? Can I have one of these on the billboard? Like, but I have to wear a suit jacket, obviously, and I'll be like, and can I have like I don't know if an orange background is going to be like good for my complexion, but like, can I get like an American realtor? Like, hey, vote for me. Vote for me. I'm gonna get you to buy a house and pay lots of rent, and I can do my teeth with the white teeth, like a televangelist. Can I be one? Can I crowdfund one of them? And the hair, I have to brill cream my hair. All the local realtors are guys who bullied me growing up. I'm sorry. Ugh. I'd hate to see their fucking faces. Part of my drive earlier on in life has been to just get away from those people and just sort of move around. Like, physically put some distance in. Turkey teeth. That's the word. Yes, turkey teeth. Yes, do the turkey teeth. And I want my teeth to be more American. My teeth are too British. I definitely wouldn't watch you televangelist. The autism. Call this number. My brother in neurodiversity. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Neurodeficit.
All of the
And you were neurodifferent.
difference are gonna go to neurotypical hell. A bit like actual hell, but all of these jokes that I'm thinking of in my head are not appropriate. If you want to hear how this normally plays out, perhaps in a members only live stream away from Google Incorporated, then you need to be a patron. I'm really sorry about that. It's just the way it is. Like, some stuff can't happen on YouTube. It's all appropriate. It's all PG-13. You know. NT hell is NT heaven. Yeah, quite. Yeah. It's going to be like one giant library. with a train that runs around the outside picking up books. Plenty of dividers between the tables. Comfortable seats, coffee and cats. I could put that on a billboard. I will. Exactly, yeah. Maisie, it's just me being inappropriate. Evangelism. Evangelism. It's evangelism. But did you have speech therapy? That's so funny. I'm sorry, my brain is broken. Like, I was raised in the old days with just having teeth was a sign of wealth and prosperity. Listen. I went to the Jorvik Viking Museum in York, okay? If any of you have played Assassin's Creed or watched Vikings or whatever, yeah. Went to the Jorvik Viking Museum, and I was there with my son. We were both taken away, by the way, with this Viking skeleton from sort of AD 800, 900 or whatever. Teeth, amazing. Amazing teeth. We both thought it was a time-traveling American going back into the past because the teeth were too good. Jorvik smells of goat, and they have the same dementia robot cat that my mother has. Not broken, just neurodifferent. Not neurodeficit. Jorvik Viking Center is pretty small, isn't it? But yeah, if you've been to a British University, Evangelism might actually make a pretty good Broadway musical. Yeah, go check out the skeleton in the Jorvik Viking Museum. Perfect teeth. I'm just like, how the hell? You'll know by their perfect teeth. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Curiel. We had a lovely time when we went, so that was the pleasure pain balance restored. But I'm very sorry. But yeah, it should have been quite a nice little museum. Could the teeth have come from a teenager who didn't have time for them to get awful? No. This was not a young skeleton. This was a much older one. I can't remember the age, but it wasn't young. I can tell you that. I'm like, what the hell? But then again, they didn't have Coca-Cola. So yes. Sorry, it was just a pupper. Evangelism the musical would star Meatloaf if you were here with us. Yeah, you see, this is Polly, and she cannot turn the computer on or off. Look, can you see Polly's face? In front of Polly's face, this is the coaster. That is the coaster of protection, underneath which is the power button for the PC. We're not on a PC, so it doesn't matter if she presses it. But this is Polly, the coaster of protection, plus 8 magic protection, and the button is underneath it. She will not figure it out because she is not amazingly clever. She's actually amazingly clever at opening things and opening drawers and opening boxes and opening packets. But she is not going to figure out this coaster, which she cannot lift. I mean, she can, but if she moves that coaster and presses the power button right now, I will be so impressed. You can see she wants to. In front of her nose, that is the power button for the computer. If you look on Discord, you will see the sequence of events that happened. I was actually taking pictures of her at the time because I'm like, you're not gonna, are you? And she was like, yeah, I am. And then she moved her paw and pressed the damn button. And I've got evidence of all of it. It's amazing. It's not amazing. It really pissed me off. It made Windows shut down. But that's only there. It's the one Emily made. Thank you very much, Helen. Say thanks to Emily. The coaster is now doing protection duties for this thing. Boop. I will boop you. Boop. Oh, she's thinking about it. There is a button there, and she presses the button. She presses the button, and it's weird. I don't know what's going on. You poke the motherboard with a screwdriver. Who are you trying to protect the computer from? Yeah, I wouldn't put a power button on the top anymore. This computer case I've had for a really long time. It's by Leon Lee. Yeah, it's a really old case, but it's had quite a few computers in it. I quite like the case. It's a pretty good case. Demi. That's called the Tism Claw. That's where the button is. Like right there. See what she's looking at? See her eyes? Pew, 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 pew. That's what she wants to press this fucking button. She did it again, by the way, yesterday, which is why I stuck this coaster on it. She will press the button. Does beeping turn cats off? No. Molly covers? What are Molly covers? Mike is living life dangerously with buttons and cats around. No, I'm not. This is why I can't. This is why this is not. Look, it's not plugged in. See? USB cable goes in the back. It's here. It's not wireless, it's just off because I can't have such things. Because cats, man. You maybe should give him a circumspect about the button. Tismiclaw trademarked. Snake's trying to work it out. You can see hamsters in the wheel and the brain in her face. Yeah, this one, it's really hard to tell how clever she is or not. She's really clever at kind of opening packets and things that the other cats don't do. She'll open up her box of like pouches and then attack all the pouches and bite them all. We need to go to after party, don't we? Come here. This is your hydration reminder. Remember to hydrate. That was bad timing, I think. Oh, she's disgusting. You're muddy and stuff. Hydra, why? Why are you like this? She's dirty and muddy. Sorry if you saw her like muddy, wet fur. I didn't notice. Ugh. She is pretty, but she is very muddy. She's staring at you from behind. Is she? Yeah, she's there. She's there behind me, slow blinking. Yeah. Means I love you in cat. Sort of. Okay. Let's see. Okay, right. Work with me on this. Get her to put the Christmas decorations up. Christmas trees don't live long in this house. You will see this Christmas. I haven't made any. I should probably do some streaming around over Christmas, to be honest. Christmas streams. They were fun last year. Not falling for your family. Yes. We will not be for you Pavloved yourself. Should do a Christmas party. Right, okay. So, what's happening with the screen? Oh, it's too much that way. Needs to be more. I see you on the screen. What are you doing? Did you do a fart? Holly, that's disgusting. Oh my God. Okay, windows open. That was the wrong decision. I thought that would be funny. That was not funny. That was not funny. That was that was unpleasant. That was something else. Okay. Thank you as ever. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for taking part. Thank you very much for joining the Autistic Cats. Thank you very much for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you very much for sharing my videos. Thank you very much for watching the videos. thank you very much for liking, subscribing, taking part in all of the stuff, doing all of the cool things. Thank you very much. And we will do the after party probably in about 10, maybe 15 minutes. Do that again. Just because the fart ruined my timing. The fart ruined my timing, something bad. Ollie? Even Hydra was not impressed with that. Yeah. I know, baby, I know. Look. It's like, that's disgusting. Oh, you're welcome, Juju. Thank you for being here. I don't know. I don't think Hydra wants to say anything. Okay, that was annoyed. Just so you know, that was not happy Hydra. That was. She's so nice to cuddle, by the way. She's a good cuddle cat. Okay. Oh. Okay, so. Okay, I'll put you down now. Yeah, you're down now. See, I'm not even touching you. Okay, yeah, what are you doing? Don't get behind the camera. What's going on? Mouse stays there. Hydra, here, play with that. There. That's more fun than whatever's behind there. Right, see you soon. No, Hydra's not going to be grandma. Okay, see you soon. After party, 10 minutes ish. I'll see you on Discord. Bye for now. Okay, did I win? 77 people. Yeah, so what were we at? 110? 110 before announcement. 110 down to 77. 30%. Who? Oh, even more, actually. No, down to 16. Down to 16. Down to 16. Okay, I'm taking a screenshot of that. There you go. Perfect. I'll put that in Discord. Yeah. Actually, I'll stick it in Discord now. Because if I don't do things now, I'll forget. Hang on a second. Just so people know what I win means. I'll just make it clearer. I'll post that in. Where's Discord now? Where's it gone? Okay, and delete that one. No, delete that one. Hang on, sorry, I'm just on Discord. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if you look in general chat, you'll see what I mean. Okay, so who's still here? Because I can't see usernames. Cool guy's still here. Amazing Barvinci, the train did not disappoint you. I still see 56. No. Oh, well, it's gone up now. It's gone up. I mean, look, the last sort of 40 people to join. No, I have proof. I've just, in the Discord, look in the general chat. I did it. I got people to leave. I got people to leave the stream. Ah. I win. It's Polly's fart, part of the law now. It was horrible. I didn't hear anything. Obviously, a lot of the time with cats, you don't hear them fart. But, and I'm like, just briefly, like, what is that smell? Like, what the hell is going on? And it turns out that, yeah, the thing is, I did, it's my fault, really. When I picked her up, I held her upside down and there was a tiny bit of pressure on her GI tract, I'd imagine, and she, she became quite porous Polly. Okay, right. I've actually lost everything right now. Hang on. I know the stream is still running. I just need to find where my stuff is. Okay, hang on. Oh, I've literally lost it. Hang on. Sorry, I've got to log back in. How does it go black? You blocked the camera. Yeah, I just turned the camera off like this. Okay, right. Let me log in. Sorry, everyone. I have to press the end stream button, and I can't do that unless I'm here. Okay, right. See you later.